So we've got boss man over there. Police van here. Boss man over there. There you go. Right, I'm just going to go and stand on the corner here. Right, I'll just get it all back in the back. Yeah. Right, so yeah, now I've just come down to just do a little bit of a video to explain to everyone that lives in the local area of what's going on here. And as you can see in the background, they've got all of this metal fencing and they've put some new sheets up, which is a bit overkill. Now, what you've got to ask yourself is that if the eviction and possession of my property was legal and lawful and all above board, then why have all this security? Why have all this police presence? Why have all of these fencing around the outside of the property? Because if it was all above board and I was to step on the property, then it would probably be aggravated trespass or there would be a criminal offence that I would have committed. So therefore, I would just be arrested and taken away. But the reason why I believe is why they're doing all of this is because that if I step onto the property and get back on there, then the police will have to arrest me for either aggravated trespass or criminal damage. Now the problem with that is that then that would be an indictable offence, and then I have to go into the Crown Court, which is where this needs to go, because the civil courts are part and parcel for the corruption of the criminality of why they've taken the property in the first place. So if I get this into the criminal court, which is what they want me to do, is if I get into that property, the police will have to arrest me. It'll be a criminal offence, aggravated trespass or criminal damage. And then if it goes into the Crown Court, they're going to have to prove beyond reasonable doubt that they've got lawful authority to actually be there, which they haven't. Because the documents they've relied upon is a High Court writ, is a High Court writ, which is unenforceable. Any possession for a residential property has to be done by a warrant of possession by the county court. So, I'm a displaced resident, and under the Criminal Law Act, 1977, Section 7, it states adverse occupation of residential premises. Below, any person who is on any premises as a trespasser after having entered as such is guilty of an offence if he fails to leave those premises on being required to do so by or on behalf of a displaced residential occupier. I'm a displaced residential occupier. The documents that they've relied upon is to use violence to secure entry, which is in breach of Section 6 of the Criminal Law Act. So therefore, as His Majesty's subject, I am protected, and the police are there to uphold and protect me as one of His Majesty's subjects, which is what they're not doing. Which is why I'm asking them politely to leave, which is what I have to do, because if they don't leave, being a displaced residential occupier, then they are now committing the offence of trespass. Now this has been passed over to the police. Now, why would they put this much security round a property unless what they're doing is covering up a crime? This is unheard of. They are the criminals. That is an actual crime scene. Every single person that's on that property is trespassing, and they're on notice. So, what hopefully we're going to do, it looks like the police in the background. I'm going to ask for the police assistance to see if they're going to uphold the oath which they swore to protect the subjects. So let's see what the police have got to say.
Yeah.
You all right, lads? I was just wondering if you could assist me. I don't know who's in charge. Is there a constable or an inspector here that has sworn oath to attestation before 2002?
There's a sergeant there.
Is there a sergeant? Is there a sergeant here that's joined since before 2002?
Probably not.
Could you get an inspector or someone down here that's been before 2002?
No. So my colleague's going to go through some bits with you. You need to listen.
Can I ask who's paying for all this, by the way?
Don't know.
Can I just
Taxpayers.
can I give you a copy of this, please?
Can you just, sorry,
This is the Criminal Law Act.
We're going to give you all a Section 35 notice. Okay, there's a Section 34 antisocial behaviour order in place currently, and the map shown there. I'm more than happy to give that to you. Obviously, your exception is you live on Tunbridge Road, so that's your only exception. Once you've been given this, if you return to this area, you are liable to be arrested.
And for what reason's that?
I can read the whole form out to you if you like.
No, I think you need to read that.
I don't need to.
You need to remove them trespassers from the property.
Antisocial behaviour in the area. So
Well, you believe
Okay, so we're asking you under
that means it's a
Section
lie.
Do you have any idea
That's a
on you at
lie.
all?
No, I don't know.
Okay, what's your name for me?
My name. Am I obliged to give you that?
Yeah, you are.
Under what law?
Under this law here.
What
Section
law?
Section
Right.
34.
You know my name is.
I don't know your name.
I think I might have it here.
Would you like the map, or are you familiar with the area?
Are you local?
No.
No, where are you from?
Same applies to you, fella, as you've heard my colleague.
Right, hold on, skip this film.
So
right,
fundamentally,
he's getting
you can read this if you want. In fact, it tells you on here what this is all about, and it falls under Section 35 of the Antisocial Behaviour and Policing Act of 2014. You might well be, and I appreciate that. However, you're going to receive the same thing as well. Basically, it's a designated area under that Act, and therefore we require you to leave this area. And if you return this area, you're liable to be arrested.
Okay.
All right.
Just got to serve this notice to them. So this is what I'm obliged to do. So if you just excuse me for a minute. Excuse me for a minute. I'm just.
Filling this out, sir.
I can't multitask,
It's really simple.
so I'm just going to do this,
Well, you
and then we'll talk after that, okay? But you are obviously going to have to leave the area.
I think you've got that incorrect. Like the name is not. That's not a name. That's not English. All capital letters is not English. So you've got the name correct. Can you get someone down here that swore the oath for accusation to protect His Majesty's subject before 2002, please? You're all in breach of the Criminal Law Act 1977, Section 7, because you're aiding and abetting and assisting. Make sure you get them details correct, because trouble is not certain. My name is Toby Lee.
Sorry?
It's Toby Lee. T-O-B-Y-L-E-E. That's the name.
Lee being your last name.
L-E-E. Yeah. I'm one. Toby Lee. Subject. There's no title. The title is Subject Toby. Last name Lee. L-E-E.
Just get your date of birth off there, sir.
That's not a date of birth of mine.
Okay, what's your date
That's
of
the
birth?
registration.
What's your date of birth?
Date of birth, what? I haven't got a date of birth. The name of the subject.
Where were you born?
What do you mean, where was I born?
What part of the country were you born in?
Well, here.
Did you define yourself as white British?
No, I'm not answering any of the questions. You've got the details. Just be able to. My name's Toby Lee. Hey, how you doing, mate?
Sergeant Fine, sorry. Was it Inspector Bassett or
Inspector Bassett? Where's Inspector Bassett from? Where's Inspector Bassett from?
Bassett.
Bassett,
Cold Harbour, please.
Sorry?
Cold Harbour.
Cold Harbour. Okay. Edward Mills, that's your name, isn't it?
Oh, hey, funny enough.
But you work for Vigilance Protects, don't you?
Doesn't matter who I'm working for, I don't have to answer questions. I explained that yesterday, I explained that last week. Do not need to explain
Them clubs are a bit aggressive, aren't they?
No, they've already been
Toby, can I just read you this little bit out for me? So I have reasonable grounds to suspect that your behaviour has contributed or is likely to contribute to members of the public in the locality being harassed, alarmed or distressed, or crime or disorder occurring in the locality. And I consider that giving you a direction to leave.
Right, my man. What's your first name?
I don't have to give one.
You do? You do. We've given you order, as I've already explained to you. I believe that you may commit antisocial behaviour in this location. Okay, and there is Section 34 in place here. Okay, I still require you. If you don't provide me those details, you'll be arrested. I'm asking you to provide me the details so I can give you a copy of this form. All right?
road. So
what's your first name?
That is your only reasonable
James?
excuse to be in this area.
And your surname, James?
Anything apart from that, you are liable to be arrested.
Spell that for me.
O'Hara.
O'Hara.
So
Okay.
O-A-R-A.
O-H-A-I.
You ex-police are you?
And your date of birth, Mr. O'Hara?
It's the 1st January 1992.
Have you got planning
And whereabouts
permission
were you
for
born?
that, thing?
Well, that's
Whereabouts?
Southampton.
Oh, you are talking to me then? Just hold to the rules. If the law's the law. I follow the law.
You British? Your
Your
nationality?
company breaks the law.
Consider it-
Isn't your
yeah.
CEO in court next month? For Orbis?
And your address?
It's 2 Royston Road, ME16.
Bear
So
with
you're
me.
giving me dispersal notice for quoting the law to you
So is
that
that
they're
the
trespassing and you're not
what's
telling
that-
them.
what town?
Maidstone.
Dispersal notice.
Maidstone.
It doesn't make any sense. It's nonsense.
Okay.
So you've come all the way down from
And your
Swell to
postcode.
come and
ME15
issue this,
9GT.
alleged notice. Are you
So-
senior with the orange?
I'll read this bit to you, okay? I've reasonable grounds to suspect that your behaviour has contributed or is likely to contribute to members of the public in the locality being harassed, alarmed or distressed, or crime or disorder occur in the locality, and I consider that giving you direction to leave is necessary for the purpose of removing or reducing the likelihood of antisocial behaviour, crime or disorder. You are directed to leave the locality described below and not return in a period of time stated, which is 48 hours. Failing without reasonable excuse to comply with this direction is an offence.
It's fraudulent. What, the Criminal Law Act 1977? It's fraudulent. Sorry? That's off
I still haven't
legislation,
committed a
you
crime,
knobhead.
okay.
I'm not saying that you've committed a crime.
You don't even
I've
know the
explained to you.
law.
I've explained to you the powers.
Hey?
Because it's our evidence gathering team. Okay, and all he's doing is fundamentally exactly the same thing you're doing. You're recording.
Okay,
you're
yeah,
recording
fair
what's
enough.
going on here, just to.
You've issued me saying that I've not committed a crime.
Sorry.
No, and I understand what you're saying to me. Okay.
Say that direction to
At this
leave.
time, I'm not saying you've committed a crime.
Copy, do you wish
Okay.
to sign it?
That's not what I'm saying to you, is it? I'm saying to you that we have reasonable grounds to believe that if you are continue to be here, it could cause alarm, harassment, or distress to some of the neighbours in the locality, or all of.
Apart from the exemption.
And that's the direction you'll receive it. I'm not saying you're committing a crime at this moment in time. All right?
But you've restricted me allowing
of your home
to
address. So if you're seen
Yes, and what I'll do is I'll show you a copy of the map. You can take a photograph. You can even take the map with you if you wish.
Imagine
So-
if I said to you right now, you're not allowed to walk down here. I'll arrest you.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me personally. I've got no reason to be here.
So, hold on. So I'm allowed to drive down Tunbridge Road, but I'm not allowed to drive down Farley Lane to go to work.
You are, yes. This gentleman next to you is going to get that whole thing that's on there.
Hold on.
it's
So
clear.
I'm allowed down there, but I can't go down there to go to work.
You live here.
Yeah, well, but I work over here.
Let's find a different room.
It's an absolute joke.
You're entitled to your opinion.
No. If I told you you're not allowed to be here, see you later.
As evidence, obviously,
Are you gonna
you're
go?
here.
No, you're not.
Obviously, we've had this interaction.
Well, I would, because I would think probably it's the wise thing to do. Whether I liked it or not is another thing entirely.
Right, see you later then. I've told you you're not allowed to be here.
Have you done these before? Obviously, you have.
Guys.
All right.
So that's it. So you've been given that
I'd like-
issue.
I'd
that
like to-
direction.
I'd like-
I'm not going to accept that.
Do you understand it can't come back until that's okay? So like you could be
What's the time period?
It's until
I'm actually dyslexic, so I don't understand what you're telling me, to be honest.
Well, dyslexia probably will allow you to understand what I'm saying to you.
No, I
It
have
will.
no.
yeah.
Well, I suspect that that's not the case.
No, I can prove
We
I've
know,
got
as you very well stated.
I'm not
we
saying
know
you're not
who you are,
dyslexic,
so-
but so far interaction suggests that what I've been telling, because the way you're talking to me, suggests you fully understand what I'm telling you. All right.
Yeah, he's a mate of mine. You're all right. Cheers, mate.
Sarge, you get one as
Right.
well.
So they're refusing.
Who's a mate of these?
And this lives on this road, yeah.
So yeah.
Right, Mr.
So
Lee, I'll invite you to
I'm
leave,
not.
please.
Sorry, that's blasphemy. Don't call me Mr. Lee. My name's Toby. Thank you very much.
Toby?
Blasphemy.
Right, Toby.
All right.
You've been
Lovely.
given the direction to leave. Off you go, please. Thank you.
Yeah, Ted, come on. Ted, come on. Ted, come on. Come on. Come. So have you all come down from Swale?
No, not everyone.
No? So you got one van for this one. Are you from Swale as well?
Yes, Toby, I've invited you to leave.
Okay, yeah, right.
It's been explained to you, you need to start walking.
I mean,
if you don't start walking, then you're liable to be arrested.
I'm in his car, and he's got my car keys are in his car.
Car up there, is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay, go up and wait by his car then, please.
All right.
You've got to start making efforts to leave, please.
Hey? Right. See you later, lads.
Thank you, sir.
All right, mate. Yeah. All right.
Hello.
We've got another van coming down. So this is the dispersal notice. Lads, you're not from Swale as well, are you?
I'm not from Swale.
You're from Maidstone?
No.
No? Where are you from?
I'm from elsewhere.
Where's elsewhere? Where's that? Whereabouts? Just out of interest.
What's that?
I just wonder where all these people are being called in from for my house.
We're just from elsewhere.
What are you in Swale?
No, not from Swale, no.
North Kent?
Just from a different part of Kent, yeah.
Yeah? So, what's the name of the operation? The name of this operation?
I'm not going to disclose that.
What's the CAD number? Yeah. What's the CAD number?
Not going to give you any information regarding it.
Why is that? Why not?
Just reckon I need to.
Well, we do. As in, you serve and protect His Majesty's subjects. I'm His Majesty's subject. That's what you uphold, is to protect and help and serve His Majesty's subjects. I'm a subject.
I'll get that.
So I'm just asking. That was all.
Oh, here we go. Fucking dickhead.
Listen, mate, I'm going to leave because I've been told to leave, and I don't want you to try and instigate anything that's going to cause any problems to me. Sorry?
Not trying to instigate anything
No,
at all.
all right. Well, I don't trust you, so that's.
Mate, they're fucking